here's the BS, right? Lord of the Rings 2024 movie can do this original trilogy character justice after 22 years. Everybody in that movie had justice. What are you talking about? Who wrote this? Angel Shaw. Who are you? Hold on a second. I just want to see what they look like. Where's the... Oh, here it is. Screen Rant. Alright, anyway. Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim will give Eowyn the appreciation she deserves, changing how audience perceive her role in the overarching story. What are you talking about? She killed the Witch King and everything. What? You can tell this is a person that ain't even watched the original. She has appreciation. Everybody loves Eowyn. Wait, yeah, Eowyn, not Eowyn. Man, Eowyn's role in Peter Jackson's trilogy was often overlooked, but the upcoming film will improve her character by adding depth and... What are you talking about? Man, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I'm sorry, pardon my French. The animated movie will feature Eowyn as a narrator, making her significant and iconic part in the film, while also providing a fresh perspective on Rohan and his culture. See, that part would be cool, but the fact that you're like, she didn't get appreciation. What do you... Oh, Lord, and they got a picture of Galadriel from Rings of Power. You know it's going to be shit now. The Lord of the Rings War of Rohirrim will finally give a Lord of the Rings trilogy character the attention and appreciation they deserve. The upcoming 2024 film is nearly 200 years before the events of Frodo's story. How the hell can it be... How can she get appreciation if she wasn't even born then? Hold on. Pause. How old is... how you spell her name? Eowyn? Yeah, there we go. Eowyn. There's no A in there, but whatever. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, Eowyn, not Arwen. Derp. Hold on. Eowyn. How old is she? It's not telling me. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. How old are the characters? Isn't she like 25 in the movie? Eowyn's 24. How the hell can it do her justice if she wasn't even born then? Yeah, it's an animated movie. Man, this pisses me off. Set 200 years before Frodo's story, so there would be a limited number of mortal Lord of the Rings characters around during this time. However, this isn't to say there won't be some familiar faces or voices in War of the Rohirrim. Not only can audiences can experience the return of one of the characters, but the prequel movie will change how you feel about their role in the overarching story. Spoilers, it won't. Like everybody in that movie, every character, even the villains, you've like, I'm not gonna say appreciate it, but well, yeah, because it was such a good movie. Like, me personally, and from people I talked to, there wasn't one person where they were like, yeah, I didn't appreciate them. Like when people that never watched the movies before, when they watched the first one and watching their reactions, when like everybody hated Boromir at first, but once he sacrificed himself for like, spoilers, once he sacrificed himself for like Merry and Pippin, everybody's like, yeah, we appreciate him. And some people appreciate him like before then too. So for you to go out there and be like, you know, everyone doesn't, I know it's two different people, but everyone doesn't get appreciated. Shut up. Stop talking. You just on here. Sorry. Anyway, I'm getting flustered. I'm pissed. Warner Brothers and New Line Cinemas are... Wait, did I skip something? Oh, no, I didn't. Are again producing a Lord of the Rings movie, this time an animated film titled War of the Rohirrim, set about 160 years before... How do you go from 160 to 200 years? Before Frodo left the Shire to destroy the One Ring, the upcoming movie follows the story of Helm Hammerhand. Oh, spoilers. Helm Hammerhand is one of the ring race. A king of Rohan. Shut up! Oh, that's awesome. Whose story token outlined in the appendices, not appendixes, of his Lord of the Rings to get the tale across to audiences. War of the Rohirrim will be narrated by Eowyn, who will again be played by, wait, what? Oh, Miranda Otto. Oh, that's the lady that played Eowyn. Ultimately, this will mean some much needed attention for her character. How when she wasn't born then? Like, you can't be like, I appreciated her because she narrated the story. She doesn't. Oh my god. Man. Eowyn's Lord of the Rings role is often overlooked. No, it is not. She literally, like. Oh, I can't. Hold on. Pause. We have to look at it from, like. Because she wasn't in Fellowship. But in Two Towers. I always count it like deleted scenes as like still canon because they filmed it. In the deleted scenes of the Two Towers, she led the people of Helm's Deep to the glittering caves and she fought off Uruk-hai. 1. 2. In the Return of the King, she snuck in the army. Like, nobody knew. You know she snuck in the army or anything. She took down an elephant and then she killed the Witch King. Like, what else do you need? Sorry, I'm getting very upset. But still, like, and even when she wasn't fighting anything, people still appreciated her because, you know, she was caring. She cared about her uncle and everything. She had a crush on Aragorn, like, who doesn't? Like, you know, oh my god. Oh, I didn't see these comments. So, I think the whole trilogy was universally considered a masterpiece, nothing to change or complain about. It's one of the most perfect movies to ever be conceived by man. Boromir is a treasure. I agree. The only reason he had such a terrible person during the first movie is because of the ring's effect on him. Fact. And because his dad put the pressure on him to get the ring back and take it to Gondor. I have feelings about this. Same. Like, I have to read the closing thing. And then they got the nerve to put a related video, the Rings of Power cast interview. How dare you put these two things together? Elizabeth Shaw, where her name was. Oh, Angel Shaw. No, like Demon Shaw. Sorry. Anyway, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Hold on, let me pause this. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Pause. I'm sorry. I'm getting flustered. Like, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. And they're like, see, okay. I'm okay with like a prequel because it's not The Lord of the Rings. I mean, it's like a story, but you know. But for you to be like, you know, no one appreciated Eowyn. Man. Anyway, close. Eowyn's role in The Lord of the Rings was far from negligible. She was responsible for taking down the Witch King of Angmar, quickly turning the tide of the Battle of the Pelennor Fields with her Eye on No Man moment. Still, in the grand scheme of the trilogy story, the Shield Maiden of Rohan is often overlooked. She's overlooked because she didn't really have it's not her quest. Her quest was to, I would say she snuck along just to, you know, to protect her uncle and this, that, and the other. She wasn't part of the Fellowship. Of course she's overlooked. Because, oh my god. That's like saying, oh gosh, what's the Bagginses that's trying to steal Bilbo's, oh my god. What are their names? The two, like, Bilbo's relatives. I don't know. That's like saying they should have been more important because they were related to Frodo. Yeah, that pisses me off. Sorry, I have to, man. Right, she just wanted to save her people. That's why she wasn't looking to be like, I have to take center stage because reasons. She just went along. Oh my gosh. You know what? Anyway, in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy, she was presented as the doomed corner to Aragorn's love triangle, Foss, an unfortunate place for any female character. You know what? Just because nobody loves you doesn't mean that nobody loved Eowyn. That's all that is. You shouldn't speak to about every female character like that, because first off, that is not the case. Oh my god, this is like the dumbest article I've ever read. Then there was no time in the films to include Eowyn's happy ending to Faramir and Gondor. False, because in the deleted or in the extended editions, after Aragorn heals her and Faramir goes to the there's like a scene of them together and they're hugging and everything, and you know, it's like, oh, she got her happy ending because one, she got her happy ending. She didn't die or anything. Like, there's literally a scene with her and Faramir like hugging and whatnot. And then when it was Aragorn's coronation or whatever that's called, losing my voice. They're together smiling and looking at each other. Like, what else is a happy ending than you need? Technically, everybody got a happy ending because the ring got destroyed. Man, there's got, please tell me there's some comments on here. There are not. I'm gonna write one. This is dumb. You know what? Never mind. That's too much typing. I was gonna let her have it. Man, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen on the internet. Hold on, I gotta see what her Screen Rant journalist. Shut up. Oh my goodness, she's written more. Hold on, I gotta pause the music for these. We're gonna take a quick break. Hold on. Man, that pissed me off in ways you just cannot possibly imagine. Hold on. Angel Shaw is a core feature senior writer on Screen Rant's movies/TV and Harry Potter teams. She holds a bachelor's degree, get that on tape, in language interpreting and is passionate about all things culture and communication, especially in how it relates to popular media throughout history, from Shakespeare to Friends to Game of Thrones. Those are three completely different media. Oh my God. How the hell do you go from Shakespeare to Friends to Game of Thrones? Those are literally three different eras of like, no, never mind. I'm not, man, that pisses me off. How dare you sit there? That's, you know what? That's the equivalent of saying Aragorn didn't get the character development he deserved. That is so dumb. How dare you sit there and say, oh, well, Eowyn was in a love triangle. First off, Aragorn sat up there and said, hey, okay, here's the thing, right? In the Return of the King, I think it was the Return of the King, when Aragorn was going to the Cave of the Dead, spoilers, he sat right up there and told her, I cannot love you, basically, because I love someone else. And it's not like she was like a damsel, like she was like, oh, I can't now because he doesn't love me. That lady went right into battle and was like, you know what? For the free peoples and whatnot. Man, damn. I'm bookmarking this BS. I'm gonna I'm gonna make a new folder, call it BS. I don't know where's my new folders. Bullshit. I forgot I was recording for YouTube. I was gonna man, that pisses me off. They're the IGN of movies. Spoilers. Hold on, what else? This one's 21 hours ago. She did 1,185 articles. As I like to call it, bullshit. Hold the phone, y'all. Hold it. Tell them to stop ringing. She literally just said that she didn't get a happy ending, right? 21 hours later, she says right here how Eowyn and Faramir met in Return of the King, the surprise relationship that was cut from theaters. So how do you go from being like she didn't get a happy ending to be like, oh yeah, here's her love romance and hold on, what'd she say? Eowyn and Faramir fell in love in Return of the King, but the film's theatrical cut left out their romantic meeting. How the hell do you go from saying, hold on, where's that sentence at? Hold on. Damn it, where's it at? Wait, there's like a whole other sentence I missed. Hold on, pause. I'm sorry, hold on. Wait, how did I miss this? Okay, hold on, there's more to this thing she wrote. Okay. Oh boy, here comes the bullshit. Even Eowyn's great deed of defeating the Witch King is frequently challenged, since in Tolkien's Lord of the Rings books, it was only because Merry had stabbed the ring wraith in the back of the leg with a barrow blade that Shield Maiden's final strike was successful. Pause. That's not, well, I mean, he did do that. But the only reason why he was able to do that because it said no man could kill him. He said no man can kill him. Technically, hobbits aren't really men. They're hobbit people, right? And she's a woman. So yeah, what she just described in that sentence was, okay, well, if you read the books, I didn't because that's a lot of reading. But there's an elf character that he fought a Balrog, he died, he came out to life. He's like the shit, right? He reminded the Witch King in the books that there's a not a legend. What would you call like a man? What? Oh my gosh! A prophecy. There we go. There's a prophecy that a man can't kill you, and then it like shakes the Witch King so bad that he just left the battle. Right? That's not. Ultimately, this further contributes to the common dismissal of Eowyn's and other female Lord of the Rings characters' roles through, though she won't be performing any great feats of the battle. And oop, I just closed out. Whoops. Whoops. Hold on. Uh-oh, how do I... Oh, boy, I didn't... Man. Oh, speaking of Lord of the Rings, I forgot I had this saved. Lord of the Rings wine. I bet that's delicious. They hire independent contractors and pay you if your articles get a... Oh, well, that explains a lot. Oh, no, I did not just do that. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Ultimately, this further contributes to the common dismissal of Eowyn's and other female Lord of the Rings characters' roles. Pause. Like, we already talked about Eowyn. Who else? What else? Okay, Galadriel. The reason why Galadriel wasn't, like, she had, like, they showed her in the first one. She's in the second one a little bit, and she's in the third one a little bit. The reason why Galadriel's character isn't, like, in the movie more is because Lothlorien was getting attacked by orcs. So she couldn't do anything anyway but defend her home. Second off, Arwen, not Eowyn. Arwen, now what could she do? Like, she was on deathbed because Sauron was like, she decided to stay instead of sailing to the Great Havens. And that took a toll on her. And she, technically in the books too, she fought in the Two Towers. It's like, what else do you want? There's literally not that many female that I can remember. Let's see, you got Eowyn, Arwen, and Galadriel. Really, that's all you need because they did such a good job, But still, I mean, though she won't be performing any great feats of the battle in the battle. Wait, what? Though she won't be performing any great feats of battle in The Lord of the Rings: The War of Rohirrim, the upcoming movie can still repair his justice. How the fuck can it repair her justice if she's not in it that much? She's literally narrating something that she would... How can it do her justice if she's just narrating it and it takes place 200 years before? You can't be this stupid, man. Eowyn's role in the 2024 Lord of the Rings movie is valuable since it connects the film to the Peter Jackson trilogy. Oh shit. Pickle shot. Man, Pickle. Man. Pickle, real quick. Have you seen The Lord of the Rings? Most of the third one. The second and the third one. I need to know. And I'm doing horrible because I'm reading this article. I was doing great until I read this article. Okay, it's one of your favorites. Man, I'm going to lean in close. This article, okay. I'm all over the place, but for a good reason. How did you feel about Eowyn's character? Real quick, I just need to know. Oh, you haven't seen it. Okay, well, just trust me. Eowyn's a badass character, right? This person that wrote this is like, the movie didn't do her justice. I'm like, how? It did her perfect justice. Man, I'm so pissed off. Oh my god. Ooh, horror fanatic. I love horror movies too. Although I can't watch them at night, but Gar, I'm not even kidding. She literally said this new Lord of the Rings movie is going to do her justice because she's narrating the movie. This movie takes place 200 years before the Lord of the Rings. How can it do her justice? What, the sound was one of my... Oh, yeah, it's pretty great. You can play it again if you like. I like it too. I'm gonna read the rest of this, and then I'm going to continue to play Kingdom Hearts because I'm gonna pop a blood vessel just reading this. Eowyn's 2024 Lord of the Rings return can improve her character. Excuse me. I just read that part. One of the defining features of her personality is her desire to be remembered. How can she be remembered if she wasn't born then? Oh my god, I can't. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I laugh at horror movies too. It's fine. It's just because there's people that watch murder documentaries, so it's fine. Okay, well hold on. I know I can. What's your favorite horror movie? Because I'm gonna tie it in with the Lord of the Rings thing. I think. I think. Let's see. Well, yeah, that is if I seen the horror movie you're talking about. I can try to. But before you tell me you finish reading this crap, I'm so. Ugh. Personality, desire to be remembered, to leave her mark on the world with her. To leave her mark on the world with her sword like those in legends. Spoiler: she can't because she wasn't born in. The story of Hel Hammerhand, Eowyn's distant ancestor, was undoubtedly one of the tales she had grown up on, which led her to her my goodness, I can't read. Which led her to desire nothing more than to stand bravely on the battlefield. In this way, her war. See, as well as this, War of Rohirrim can potentially add context to Eowyn's character that Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy missed out on. It can't because she's not born yet. You could see if this was like after the fact, which even then she didn't need it because that movie's perfect. Man, damn, I can't. You can't improve. You can't improve a character that hasn't been born yet. Like that's the whole thing. She's contradicting herself on. And then you can't be like, well, her ancestor. No, her ancestor can like improve on character development because one, we don't know much about him other than Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War, and then that's not her though. That's her great granddad or whatever. Man, I can't. She and Faramir got married and had children, so perhaps her narration is actually an attempt to tell her little ones about the history of Rohan warriors. Okay, well that'd be kind of cool. But for you to be the instilling in them, wow, that was a sentence. Thus instilling in them the lessons that made all the difference in her adventures. How she man, I keep getting pissed and it's like it doesn't do me any good, but okay, I think this is the last paragraph. Yeah, okay. Just as Galadriel's narration at the start of Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring has become iconic, the same will most certainly be true for you. Don't know that. I hope it is for her sake, but regardless of whether Eowyn's role in War of the Rohirrim is strictly that of a narrator or something a little more, which can't happen because she wasn't born yet, the 2024 Lord of the Rings movie will mean a chance for her to hear more of this often overlooked character. How? She didn't do anything. I can't. Hold on. My favorite franchise is the Wrong Turn series. Oh, I've heard of those. My favorite movie by itself isn't actually one of those. Why can't I read? My goodness, I'm sorry. Oh, The Conjuring. I've seen the first one. The first one's really good. I play 10 hours of Fortnite a day. I don't want to talk about getting pissed. Man, that's like me in Call of Duty. I had to stop playing Call of Duty. I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. We're almost done, and we'll go back to playing Kingdom Hearts. I promise. Let's see. Okay, just as Galadriel's narration at the start of Lord of the Rings has become iconic. Okay, we already said that. This will mean a fresh new perspective of the Shield Maiden. That's like saying me reading this is giving me a new perspective on my character. I'm reading something. I'm narrating. I'm telling you a story. Man. Additionally, the animated Lord of the Rings movie will change how we see Rohan and his people as a whole. After all, Hammerhand's story isn't just a tale of a stubborn and powerful king. It's Theoden, Éomer, and Éowyn's story. False, because they weren't born in. So the Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim will establish the events that formed who these people were as a culture and how, though it would be over 100 years, a maiden like Éowyn would come to be the hero of her own story. False is not her story, it's the Lord of the Rings story. I could see if it was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever read. Set before, okay, look, hold on. I'm just closing. I don't want to hear anything else she's wrote or typed. I don't want to hear it. If you like the first one, I mentioned is ooh. Hold on, how many Conjuring movies is it? Is it like 3 or 4? I don't remember. Finally, a stream is doing you justice, man. Good grief. Okay, everybody that may watch this, and if you stuck with me, I'm recording for YouTube also. Uh, just listen to this real quick, okay? Oh, and it comes out in December. Hold on, how can she say? Never mind. Anyway, I'm sorry. Set before the events of the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Lord of the Rings: The War of Rohirrim is an animated action-adventure fantasy film that follows the King of Rohan named Helm Hammerhand when his home comes under siege by the Dunlings. What? Dunlin? You know those like homeless-looking people in the two towers? Them. Hammerhand prepares himself and his allies to fight back against them, with the war leading to the eventual establishment of Helm's Deep that took place 200 years ago when Theoden, Eomer, and Eowyn weren't even born. How can it defy somebody's character if they weren't born yet? Man, I just want to... somebody needs to sit this lady down and be like, look, listen. You know what? Let me end this real quick so I can read chat because I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you. I'm just pissed. I'm so pissed off by this. You can't be like, she didn't get played because she didn't narrate anything in The Lord of the Rings. Man, damn. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna end that recording. That was a 26-minute rant of me just